What's going on, guys? Let a few people pile in here. I know I'm live. I'll pop the chat open for anybody that has any questions. The chat's up. So not too many people here right now. So if you got questions, if you're new to MLSP, you can pop them in the chat and I'll answer your questions, and we'll have a little hangout. So let me know if you have any questions, if there's something that you want me to show you in the back office. I'm definitely give my time once a week here to you guys. So ask away. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
How you doing, man? Still riding high?
Yeah, man, for real. I was just I was on Antonio's Facebook marketing webinar, then I saw your thing pop up. So let me jump on here real quick.
Oh, is he rocking tonight too?
Yeah, he has his boot camp, but I'm on the group, so I can get the a lot of stuff he talked about that day. He was on your webinar, so I can get a lot of stuff from the group fan page.
He's rocking and rolling too, man. He's
yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's out there for sure. He's got a
Yeah,
good mix. He's got a good mix of like paid strategies and free stuff. So it's good stuff.
Yeah, man. So I'm getting ready to put together something like that. I'm kind of taking pieces from everywhere. Some of the stuff that you've done, some of the stuff that Ray's done, some of the stuff that he's done, and just kind of piece it together. And so right now I'm finishing up I have tomorrow my very first financial offense webinar. So definitely excited about that.
Did you do paid advertising for that, or did you all organic?
It's all most of it's organic. Reaching out to people, and I did some stuff in Facebook groups. I put it on my personal page because it's something that would attract a lot more people to it. And I did a lot of organic stuff. I did a bit of paid marketing, but not much. So I'm doing these. I'm running a couple of live webinars, and then I'm gonna turn it over to the the evergreen, or whatever you want to call it, ever webinars, and then run some paid advertising to the ever webinar.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be my next move, actually, man. Is doing the webinars on air where it's just going to a specific webinar. But
right.
The thing about it is I just wanted to make sure it was a webinar that converted.
Right. So that's what I want to do. I want to do some live ones and get some live ones converted. Maybe get it up to about 50 guests, and then see how well they convert to over people who actually get the program. Is the program too much? Is it not enough content? And then put on the ever webinar.
Yeah, I thought about doing like when you find the topic you want to do for the webinar.
Mm-hmm.
What you may do is you may just run the exact same webinar live 4 straight times.
Right.
And then just take a note of like, if you did June, if you did every Monday in June, and then you did the exact same webinar 4 Mondays straight or something like that, you would see which one converted better, you know,
Right. Hmm.
um, and you can just let the audience know, like, did you like just the only thing that sucks about that is just making sure that like the same people aren't on it. But even then, sometimes the same thing is another exposure to help them like you know clarify why they need to buy it or get it. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. So, but yeah, I'm getting ready to get that going, and I'm gonna tailor a lot of my stuff more towards um, people getting the MLSP system. Not saying that all that stuff back there is not good. But it's for me, it's just too roundabout. Like you have like the campaigns, you got the product campaigns. Um,
Yeah. There's
but
some.
it's some good stuff. I mean, some good stuff to have. But I'm on a mission, so I'm going towards people joining MLSP, and then maybe marketing some more of the products out there. But the system is incredible. I mean, the people who've gotten the system from me are bless you. They're learning and they're having a lot of success with it. So I think, and then some of the people that have joined MLSP have gotten into business with me. And
I think if there's one thing to lead with, if I ever had to say lead with something that wasn't the membership, it would be the 100 day biz builder challenge.
okay,
If you were ever going to lead with something that wasn't the MLSP membership, then do the 100 day biz builder challenge.
the 100-day Biz Builder Challenge.
Yep. The reason I say that is because one, on the front end, it'll put some good money in your pocket. So that's one of the 100% profit products. So you're looking at $270 per sale.
Oh wow.
hmm And it's really good. Like it's really good. Like it, the people that go through it will probably hit L1. That do it. Um, so if you think about like if you're leading with something and you want people to get results, well, the big reason why you may lead with this too is the entire time in the during the 100 day biz builder challenge, it's telling them how important the membership is. So for 100 days, they're pretty much getting dripped like how and why MLSP is so important.
Hmm.
So the first time I had a guy go through that, he had mastery member signups on autopilot, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Um, and unfortunately, his fault. But unfortunately, his fault. He was a university member, so he only got $30. And I was like, dude, what? Like, this doesn't make any sense, man.
Oh
Um,
man.
but but it sucks. But I mean, he was like, man, he gets like 80 leads a day right now on Twitter, and I don't even think he did the challenge right, man. I think he kind of like half-assed it, just in my opinion. I mean, I don't know if he's on here or not, but like, just in my opinion, I think he kind of half-assed it because I know I thought about buying it, but then he was just like, ah, man, like you don't need it. But like I thought about buying it just for the content, so I could reuse the content, repackage it, then sell the challenge, right? Like sell the results.
Right.
Because if you think about it, if you put something together, like if you bought the challenge and then you put something together and then you like sold it 18 times, you'd make $5,000. And then if if 20 of those people, if 10 of them hang around for MLSP for the membership, so if half of them stay, you just upped your residual by $1,000 a month. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Wow. And this
that
this is
I did that for a long time with one of Ray Higdon's products. It was that $100 product. It was a um, master sponsoring series.
yeah, that's still back there.
Yeah, I bought it. I personally bought it, and then I got good results. I enrolled 28 people in 14 days or something like that
Like into your business or to MLSP?
into my business.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I remember I just joined the company, and uh, I'd just taken that product, just joined the company. It was kind of like the perfect storm. And then what had happened, what had happened was, uh, um, the the funny part was what happened was because I was already in MLSP, obviously, so I'd already kind of built a list, and then I just joined a new company, and then bought that course. So the newness of buying of joining a new company, already having a list, and then doing it the right way from like what that course was teaching, it was done. And so I never enrolled that many people that fast. And so then all I had to do was just like I just put together a funnel. I remember putting together this funnel. I still have it, I think. And I was like, I'm going to show you how I enrolled 28 people in 14 days. And then I just kind of gave them some of my notes. And then I took snapshots of the modules of like what was in the module.
On the hundred
So
dollar on the $100 training?
yeah. So like each module, Ray Higdon would say like, hey, this is what you're gonna learn or
Right,
whatever.
right.
So I took snapshots of that, and I put those in the picture. So when um, I made my video on my phone. I took those pictures, put them on my phone, put them on whatever you call it, iMovie. And so I said, hey, look, you're about to see four pictures. There's four modules in this course. This is exactly what you're going to learn, and this is exactly what helped me enroll all these people and like launch my business. And man, I was selling those $100, $100. It was making they buy it for 97, and you make 90 every time.
Wow.
And I got away from that, man. I was probably doing it. I was probably making an extra $400 a week doing that. And then the funny part about that course is they like automatically get put in Academy, which isn't around anymore, but it's still coded that way for the course. So they end up getting coded to MLSP Academy, which is like $20, but they still have a membership. So you can tell them, say, hey, look, you can upgrade your membership if you want or whatever, and you'll get this, this, and this. But through the whole course, Ray Higdon's talking about how important MLSP is.
Wow. So you got the course, then you showed your results, and then you created a funnel to take them over to some free value, and they were buying the course and joining your company.
Yeah.
Man.
And the cool part was they thought that the course was 150 because it's advertised for 150, but then when they check out, it goes down to 97. So
Wow.
yeah. So that's what I was doing. Like all you do is find something that like you just test it out, man. Because like sometimes even bringing people in for the $10 is really good, but they're, in the back of their mind they're already thinking monthly, you know. So sometimes it keeps them from even trying it because they're like thinking monthly. You know, they just sometimes people's minds just are blocked. But like if you get them for the one time, they get some value, and somebody else is selling MLSP for you in the course. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hold on. I'm looking this up right now. So this master sponsoring joint right here.
Mhm.
Sponsoring and recruiting, master sponsoring. I just made something like this on Twitter. Man, it's so much stuff to put together, man. It's like, oh my
The
gosh.
Twitter stuff with the Twitter stuff.
No, no, no. It's like, you're it's so much
Oh
stuff running.
yeah,
When you really get into this, it's so much value running through your head. Like, I can put together a course for this. I can put together a course for that because
yeah. You got monetized, man. It's got to stick with. It's got to like stay with like what you got going on too, man. You know
right,
what I mean?
right. So it's uh because I really enjoy being in front of the camera. Excuse me.
Right.
If I bought this course from my back page, it goes to you, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think you're coded to me.
Hold on. So, but it has like my name in it. But if I bought it, it goes to you. Could-
I think so. I think yeah, because everything I buy goes to Kate.
Yeah, I think that's how it is. You have the MLSP store. Oh, okay, I see it. Live the
Like
dream.
I just got Rankin Stick. Um, so I could do some SEO stuff for some local businesses.
Rankin stick.
And yeah, it's an SEO course.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Rankin stick.
Yeah, I was starting. I got a lot of people that I know here that have brick and mortar businesses that have like zero. They don't show up on they don't show up on the top page of Google. Like they don't have like really good websites and they don't have good Facebook presence either.
Oh, here's this 100-day biz builder challenge. Is this what you were using as well too?
I haven't taken it. I haven't done that before.
Okay.
I thought about buying it last week because you can do like a two-part deal. Um, I don't know. I'm not decided yet on that, man. Because I've got some stuff I'm working on, so I'm kind of same way you are, man. I don't want to like do everything. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, this is
But
90. This is
but
97. Okay.
what I was gonna do is I've got that 90-day master thing.
Yeah.
I'm shutting that down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Um, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the same content. I'm gonna repackage it as like rank up to bank up the 90-day challenge.
Okay. So you're just gonna change it?
I'm just gonna change the front, and then like I'm gonna package it as like a 90-day challenge. So kind of like the 100-day biz builder challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So what I thought about doing is buying the 100-day biz builder challenge because if I can set mine up similar to how those guys in MLSP set theirs up, I know I set mine up the right way. You know?
So using those funnels where they set up like they have like the modules.
Yeah. They because like the I heard that 100-day biz builder challenge is just, it like just keeps people on like this authority consistency path for like 100 days. You know, like it just gets people in action, and it like, but they go over a lot of strategies to help you get like a lot of like automation and you know all that good shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really like okay. So here's what Kate McShay told me when I first got in MLSP, and I kind of did it for a while. I never really stuck to it. I think there's things may have changed a little bit, but I think everyone kind of finds like what they want to do. But this is what she told me to do. She goes, "What you do is somebody comes into MLSP, they come in a trial. 5 days later, you connect with them. Um, on the 10th day, you connect with them again. Once they come into mastery, what you do is you walk them through the courses. So you walk them through like what's in the back office, the store, and you ask them like what their budget is and what they want to learn. So you ask them what they want to learn and you ask them what their budget is. So if they say, well, I really want to grow my business on Instagram, and then they say their budget is $100 or something like that, then you say, okay, cool. Um, there's this Instagram course for $300, and you can do it. You can do it in 3 payments of $100 on that, and it gets them a course. But see, the entire time, like the course is like kind of showing them the importance of MLSP, but it's helping them get faster results. Now they don't have to buy a course, but I think if you have that conversation with them and you say like, hey, how quickly are you looking to get like results in a certain area, you know?
Mhm.
So like if someone says, man, I really just suck at sponsoring, I really suck at recruiting, like I suck at recruiting, then you may say, hey, then we'll get you into the membership, but like you need to go through this course first. It's good that you have your membership and all that good stuff, and all the stuff is there, and you can, when you're talking to people, it's good to have that membership, because when you're talking to people and they say no to your MLM, you got to have somewhere to put them, you know. But at the
Right.
same time, like if someone expresses to me like I really suck at recruiting, then they need to be going through that course, you know.
That sponsor recruiting course.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so the thing is, man, I think the biggest thing for me was I was too concerned about other people's money, man. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. I
like
think that's the biggest thing for people.
I think that's a huge thing for like a ton of people, man. They're
Uh,
too worried about other people's money. You know,
right.
no bullshit, man. When I came in MLSP, I came in and Kate was like, she just released this course. It was a Facebook marketing course with like a video marketing course, and it was $500 after I came into MLSP. So I just came into MLSP, and then she was like, "Hey, I just came out with this video marketing course, and it was $500. I sold my car to get it. So I literally drove down the street. I was like, "Yo, how much will you give me for this car?" And he was like, "I'll give you 5 stacks." So I was like, "Perfect." So he gave me
Wow.
five. Yeah. So he gave me 5 grand cash on the spot, and then I called Kate, and so I spent 500. I was like, "Okay, I spent 500 on this course." At the end of it, I mean, I do a video every day now. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty decent with some paid advertising. Um, so that course not only just paid for itself over, it's still paying for itself over and over again. You know. Um,
Wow.
so it's almost you're doing them a service by like keeping them in their budget, but getting them something that's specific to like what they want to get. Now, if there's something that's specific in the marketing strategies that can get them like exactly where they want to get, like our boot camp, man, I think that gets people where they want to get to, man. But I mean, if I told somebody I wanted to get results on Instagram, then the boot camp isn't going to necessarily do that because they're looking for automation.
Right. So I'm doing a little bit of domestic work while I'm on this thing with you. So
You're good, man. Um, I do want to do more. I do want to do more offers for like courses. I think my biggest thing is there's so many. I think if you're familiar with the courses, I think that's the big thing.
right.
Like being 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 familiar with what's in the store, almost as if you were like a retail owner. Like you have to know what you offer. I used to work at Best Buy, man, and like when you first start working at somewhere, you really don't know where shit is, and you don't know what they offer.
Right.
But if you're familiar though, if you're familiar with what is on the shelf, and then somebody comes in and is like, yeah, like I suck at Instagram, or like, I don't get any traffic to my website or all that shit, you'll say, "Oh yeah, well I've got this cool. Check this out."
Right. You know exactly where to send them.
Right, because you just check out, and then the webinar usually sells the product for you because they're the replays of the actual webinar that they were selling on the Wednesday night.
Right. That exactly is what I noticed about that. With that total recruiting mastery a couple Wednesday nights ago.
Yeah.
So
I, Todd just asked, did I think getting people courses helps with retention um, than just having them join? Um, I, me personally, man, I don't think it necessarily helps with retention. I think like people using the system helps with retention. Like the people that use it and don't convince themselves that they're overwhelmed, those are the people that stay. Uh, so I don't think getting somebody a course necessarily helps with retention. Um, I think that community helps with retention. I think that like getting people involved with like our Cloud 10 group because people make friends, man. That's the thing. Like people make friends out. The relationships help with retention.
right.
They, when you it's just even the people that like. I mean, just the sheer fact of bringing Antonio on in week 8 is like, what's that done for like 3 or 4 people? You know?
I mean, what's that done for for him?
Oh yeah. I mean, he's been. I mean, hell, he was already on fire. Now he's really just kind of all over the place now. So I think it's more or less the community, man. Like we kind of what we did was we just kind of created our own little sub community in a community of 20,000 people,
Right.
and we just created our own little sub community of about um 60, 70 people maybe. And not everyone not everyone participates like certain people, but the funny part is, before we start, or like kind of right in the middle, we were like, hey, make sure people are like engaging and interacting, and you be a part of the group, and you engage and you show up, you'll make money. And like the people that showed up every week like are the ones that are making money.
That is very true. When I really started to engage in everything
Yeah,
is when I was like, okay, this is going down. Like, because what happened
yeah.
was somebody they canceled their service, and I was like, man, what happened to those points? I was like, and I called him up, and he was like, man. I was like, listen, I'm about to get these points.
Yeah,
And I just went for it, man. Before you know it, somebody signed up for the mastery, and I was like, and I forgot. I really did forget till I got that email. But
yeah, man.
but yeah, staying engaged. Like just because I can't get on every mastery morning call. I'm not gonna lie. But when I
Yeah, yeah.
do, I get some good stuff. I can't get on every webinar, but when I can, but just staying engaged. And as you can
And
see
you're
right
supposed
now,
to.
I got a
Like
new
I don't get
notebook.
on every web,
Right,
you know.
I got a new notebook, and anytime opportunity I have to, I take notes, and I'm starting to realize I'm starting to you know uh, recognize the circle that happens.
Hmm.
You learn value, and I could definitely tell everybody within a year's time, or L4 to L6s. Some people do it sooner, but um, and after a while, your brand starts to catch on with people, and
Yeah, it evolves.
yeah,
It
it
definitely
does.
evolves.
It
Yeah,
does. So I had somebody on Twitter today, like, man, what's a value there? What is that all about? I
right.
would have never thought about that, and we got to engaging about, what he did, what I did before he was on the 10-day challenge, and so on the 10-day trial. I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
so it's been amazing, man. just over these last couple months. But it does, and the crazy thing is, it doesn't take long. Like right now, I'm putting together my two payments of something and my one payment of something. You just watch it, how everything. I was like, okay, that makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense. And so, um, it's definitely exciting. This has been amazing. But yeah, those who engage, they rank.
Yeah. Yeah. If you engage, that's the thing, man. And people get involved. I don't know, man. It can't really pinpoint like the magic of like being engaged, but I did the same thing, man. When I first got into MLSP, we didn't have like a sub community. Kate just kind of threw us in the group, and but I got involved in the community, and there's a lot of people. Actually, man, there's a lot of people that I met that we got into MLSP at the same time, and many have quit. Many are still in, but are like still not ranked at all, and it's crazy because it's like, what's the difference? You know what I mean? Like, there's
Right,
the only difference is like just taking action and being involved and like making a decision. That was a big thing.
right.
Somebody asked me the other day, man. Somebody asked me the other day on a call. He was like, "Yo, when did MLSP like start to make sense, or when did you like start to make profit, or like when did you like start doing well in MLSP?" I said, "I started doing well in MLSP when I decided to." And that's the thing. Like I made a decision. I was like, man, I gotta go.
That
Ain't
was
got nowhere else.
that was it. It was
Yeah,
that.
once you truly make a decision, it's a wrap. You know. Um. So, um, I don't think any. I think everybody's rocked out of here. So, um, if nobody has any more questions, I'm 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 done. Um, I think they added some new stuff to the marketing strategy, so I don't know if you knew that or not.
They had some new stuff to the what?
The marketing strategies. I think they added some new stuff.
Let me see. I'm on here right now. I'm in this funnelizer, and because the crazy thing is that I can definitely tell how this sets people apart because who's really gonna sit here? How many people? Hold on. They got sites. They got product campaigns. Oh, you said the marketing strategy. That's under training. Who's gonna really sit here?
Yeah,
Now, how many people are really
I
gonna sit
thought
and
they
take the
changed.
time? MSP affiliate page. Okay, hold on. I mean, who's really gonna sit here and take the time to put together these trainings? Like,
Right.
like I was just, watching Antonio stuff put together. Who's gonna take that time and say, okay, I'm gonna put this together, and really, provide this training. And not many people are willing to do that. It's more people out there waiting for somebody to put it together than they will be to put it together.
Right. The one that I did actually, mine's not pulling up, but like,
Oh, they got system campaigns, get leads now, MSP sites. They got training for that. Your blog, of course, the Snapchat's in here. I don't see anything new. The only thing new, they got Facebook Live. I know that's the newest Facebook thing, but
I
now
think the ones that
they got system campaigns, get leads now, and MSP sites. They got those two trainings up here now.
I got you. Cool.
Ooh, that was loud. Oh, they got meetup groups. I didn't even know that was in here.
It's a decent little training. They'll show you how to get half off meetup groups too. What was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, the webinar that I did last night, completely ripped it from MLSP. I got a bunch of leads, a bunch of people looking to sign up. I still have to enroll people from last night that I just didn't feel like enrolling. But it's crazy, man. Literally, all I did, I almost matched that shit slide for slide, man.
Which training is this?
It was I went to marketing strategies and then go down all the way down and go to attraction marketing.
Yeah, I see it with the U. I mean, with the
Yeah,
magnet. Yeah.
right. And then It's the second one.
Oh, traction marketing in 3 steps and the 5 elements of any successful business.
Yep. I went slide for slide on it, man.
How'd you get the slides? Or you just like took a screenshot?
I took notes and then made my own slides.
Oh, okay. Let's see. How long is this joint?
Like 40 minutes.
Oh, it's only 50 minutes. Oh man, this is so crazy, man. This stuff is back here that. Whew.
Well, you might as well leverage it, man. You're paying for it.
Yeah.
You might as well leverage it.
Right.
Like, so you think about like, okay, so think about, okay, I've been in MLSP for almost 2 years and hadn't watched that video, right? Like if and then whoop de freaking do if somebody actually said, didn't Ryan do a webinar just like that? Like who cares if they actually see that you did it in there? Because guess what? If they see that you did it and copied it, then that means they're a member.
And it means they'll probably do the same thing. Like, hey, this is how I got it,
Exactly,
man.
and they should. And they should, because literally it's like they just put out the same information to X amount of people that didn't see it from me, didn't see it from Norbert, you know? It's the same information. The shit don't change. It's just different package. So I would, dude, I'm doing every one of my rank up webinars on Monday nights, probably going to be from like some webinar in here or some training or something like that, because there's no reason to sit there and think about topics,
Right. Right. Because and then MLSP, they don't have any restriction on how you want to use it. It's just there.
Yes, it's just all information. So I figured, I was like, if I'm doing 4 webinars a month, and then if I did 2 topics, so I did the 5 key elements to an online business this week. Next week did another topic. Then the third week do the same topic from week 1, and then on the 4th week do the same topic from week 2.
Right.
So you only have to do 2 topics a month, but the second time you run it, you never know, you could like be better at it.
Right.
And you really don't have to make the content. So like I'll do the webinar that I did last night a couple weeks from now, but see, I don't have to work like doing the slides or anything like that because it's already done. So I would just continue to like just rip as much as you can. I mean, make it your own, make it you,
Right.
because you don't want to sound like a robot, like you didn't put it together.
Absolutely, man. So, well, I'm on it, man. I got a couple more things to finish up
Cool,
for
brother.
tomorrow, but actually, man, I greatly appreciate it. This has been an awesome day, man. I was pumped. I was so pumped, man, about that rank, but it's the first step. So, you know what? Ask Kate, whoever's on the group page, if I've been blocked, because there's a couple of people. Because on our group page, a person can't get back on if they're blocked, and so like I was trying to get my friend. She had joined the company, and I was trying to congratulate her, hey, welcome. And I was like, why can't I add?
Yeah.
Then I looked in the block section, and somehow she got into the block section. I had to take her out and then add it. But ask Kate if I'm in the blocked area is why I can't get access to the page, because it might have been from when I first was an MLSP. And
let me get Mel, because yeah, let me see, because I tried to tag you today, and I remember it reminded me of not being able to tag you like months ago.
Right. So see if I'm on the block list.
Let me see. I'll ask.
Yeah, ask, because I know they said that when you reach L1, they put you on the page on the fan page. It shows you on the fan page on the group page, but I might
Yeah,
be
you're there.
on the group page.
Yeah, so I'm one, I tagged you in there today. Well, I tried to, and then there was another one today where I saw it. This is what I noticed it because three people hit L1 today, and you were one of them. But they put your name on there, but they didn't. But they couldn't tag you.
All right, we'll see if I'm on the block list.
Okay. Okay. I'll ask her now. I'm looking at it right now. It was Sarah
Okay.
Michelle Brown, Julie Cross, Marlon Hurd, and there was like 107 people like it or something. So yeah.
Oh, I got. Yeah, because you're not an admin, are you?
No, I'm not an admin. No, no.
I asked Mel to.
I'm popping it right now. Cool. All right, man.
All right,
Well,
man.
all right, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll talk, man. Let me know if I can help anything. Okay.
Okay.
All right, man. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye bye.